Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in today's video we are going to look at this fully featured camp chair from the company Overmont. Now Overmont is a company whose products I've covered quite a bit in the past. It has been a while since I've gotten my hands on an Overmont product, but they reached out to me. They said they had some pretty cool new stuff and they were curious if I'd be interested in checking it out. When I saw what they had to offer, I said absolutely. So this is going to be sort of one of a small mini series of new products from Overmont, but again here, a full featured camp chair. Now I'm not going to say this is your backpacking version by any means. This is really going to be for that car camping experience, maybe something along those lines. So what we're going to do when we get back, we're going to take a look at this in a preliminary look. Then we're going to bust it out, bring it out to the field, get some good practical field use, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now, before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at Overmont who did provide this for review. And so if you're not familiar with Overmont, again, a company whose products I've covered quite a bit in the past, so you can take a look back through my channel history and find some of those videos. But for the most part, I've covered things like trekking poles and then cook systems, different things for the backpacking environment, but also the backyard and camp scenario. So the sort of campfire scenario cooking sets and really nice stuff. Overmont is, I would say, kind of in a budget range, but it doesn't mean that their stuff is cheap. It's generally very well made. It lasts and it's very, very useful. So here, this camp chair. Now, I'm going to start by saying right away, I definitely have a need for a camp chair like this. I don't have anything that's beefy and robust. In fact, my camp chairs are kind of cheap and flimsy, but this here is going to be a full featured camp chair. Now this is heavy. I'll probably weigh it up. In fact, let me do that real quick. Ringing in at 11 pounds, 10.1 ounces. So again, this is fairly heavy, and right away, look at how robust this is. This thing is beautiful, just beefy, strong, heavy duty, nice materials, awesome stitching. I wonder if that's reflective. It very well might be. Great colorway. I like that deep gray with the black, little orange accent, and as we unfold this, this is beautiful. This is a very, very nice, just good looking chair. So very cool. Right away, as I sit down and get an initial impression of this, that's nice. Yeah, this is roomy, very large, nice and wide, sturdy, just sort of bucketed just enough on the seat. It's padded. Yeah, it's actually got a little bit of a cushion in there. Wow. This thing is definitely nice. Cup holders. What is this? A cooler? It's got a cooler built into the arm. That's cool. That's kind of a nice little feature. So if you're bringing this to the beach, that would be awesome. I mean, car camping, this thing's going to be fantastic. You could absolutely put it in the back of something like a camper, which would be great. This is a nice tailgating option, so if you're going to a concert, this would be the way to go. Backyard fun, family parties, you name it. So far, very, very nice. Again, as we take a look at this in detail, the Overmont logo, nice, just beautiful construction. Very, very nice. I like how they did that with a little bit of an accent. And then the trim, that's just a real good look. You can see here, nice deep cup holder. That's going to work out very well. And on this side, the double zipper, again, just that's going to be your little cooler there. So built right into the arm, you can see they just have like a little cooler section there, which is really cool. You could definitely put ice, freeze an ice pack, drop it in there, and that would work out just fine. That's really cool. Around the back side here, you can see nice construction. Again, very well done. This has a pocket in the back, slip a jacket, put, your book, or just little simple things you can put right in the back here. That's very easy. Construction wise, looks like everything's going to be pretty well stitched. You can see actually it's a little bit of a cutting a corner on the bottom here. This is the first thing that I see that I'm not a huge fan, just sort of cutting the corner a little bit with that mesh. You can see it's just underneath the stitching there, and I figure they're probably looking at it saying, no one's ever gonna see that, but that could be trimmed out and just a little bit nicer, but it's not a big deal. I'm just pointing out the details, the subtle little things. All the construction seems to be sound. It'll be interesting to see how everything holds up over time, but so far all the construction does seem to be well stitched, well reinforced where it needs to be. That's nicely done. And then down into the base, which that's going to be fairly robust. Everything good, thick, durable plastic. We'll see again how everything holds up, but so far looking very good. You can see this hardware is just robust, nice and thick. These rivets are fairly large, so very nice. Now, as we take a look, this is almost like, what is this? Is this like a little piston? Oh, it is. Look at the front. So this is like a little piston here, or it's probably a spring, but still a little bit of a shock absorber. So when you sit down, it's just taking a little bit of that cushion. That's pretty nice. When you take a look at the way the arms are constructed, these are actually adjustable. So it's got like a leather collar, and I'll try to do this one-handed, but it's firm, but you can slide these up and down and adjust the height. So if you wanted it a little lower, just slide it down there, and that adjusts the angle on the arms. So depending on your size or how this fits you, that's a pretty nice little feature. I like how they did that. Sliding around to this side again, another mesh pocket. So put your cell phone, put a little book, your whatever, earbuds, or your AirPods, something like that. So nice having a little bit of organization on the side of the chair, especially if you're camping, a place to put your flashlight or whatever. So very cool. So at this point, let's get this chair out for some field use. I'm pretty excited about this. This is really, really nice. That's a knife. Unless this burns down, sure.
Gonna take you higher. Boom, laka, 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 boom, laka, laka, laka.
And so, all right, guys, there you have it. A look at this awesome camp chair from the company Overmont. Now, I do have to admit, when Overmont reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in looking at their new products, I knew I'd like them. I just didn't know I'd like it as much as I do. This camp chair is awesome. It's worked out extremely well for a number of reasons. First off, well made, nice construction, heavy duty. It's comfortable. It's a great seat. I like the cushion. I like the adjustability. The overall just comfort, fantastic. There are smaller options out there, so this is a little bit big, but that works out just fine for me because I'm a slightly taller guy. So all in all, this has been great. Couple of little side notes. Even on top of everything else, it actually dries out fairly quickly. I had somebody spill a drink all over this thing, and well, it dried out actually fairly fast, all things considered, which was awesome. So I am very happy with this. I think Overmont is doing a great job. I like the overall construction. I like the color. I like everything about this. It has been great, and I can definitely say I can recommend it. And so again, to the people at Overmont, thank you very much for providing this for review. And for the rest of you, if you like this content, do me a favor. Take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearm side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there. So if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless 2. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.